Talk about what happened with you and Pierre up in Canada, the incident.
Yeah, he just marked out. He got up there, and back then it was like it was almost like the Canadian mafia. Like the Rougeaus and all those guys. Nobody do a job up in Montreal.
Do you know and all this?
Yeah, nobody. It was just like it was, and Pat was kind of Pat was silently you don't need to do a job up there. No. So it became a situation where I got up there, and it's just like I'm supposed to go over, and we'll do a count out. And I said, man, count out's lame. So then back then, I mean, we all, it wasn't no guaranteed money, so everybody was pretty protective of each other. Taker got in his face, Scott got in his face, Sean got in his face. He said, I'm not going to do it. So they do this lame count out. So I called Vince that night, and I said, you either make this right tomorrow, or I'm just, shit's on.
Right.
And we were in, I think, Ottawa, and he jumped off the top rope to drop a leg, and his ass landed on my head. And that was just it. I mean, I was pissed as it was. I got up, I kicked him, punched him a couple of times. I told him, this is the finish, and I gave him the finish. I kicked him as hard as I could when I sent him off. I drew him down as hard as I could. Came to the back, and he was acting like he wanted to fight me. I just sat there, and I just told him, I just said, dude, I said, if I stand up, I said, I'm not going to stop. No matter how much you tell me to stop, I'm not going to stop until I just completely just kill you.
Right.
I said, if you want to fight, I'll fight. I don't have a problem with it. I said, but I'm not going to hit you 3 times, and then you say, I've had enough. I said, I'm going to beat you to death. And, he acted like, Sarge was holding him back. I asked Sarge later, I said, were you holding him back? He goes, I wasn't holding him back.